This is indeed a manic Monday, and this day stinks. Keep my wife and I in your prayers, y'all. Please. And if y'all can find a way to donate to the cause so I can get back to work and help out the family, that would be absolutely awesome. I don't know how the show is going to go. We do have a plan in place. But as you guys know, if something happens to anybody here and I'm off center, I'm sorry about. Nope, not that way. That way. There we go. Anyway, um, let's just say this hits hard. I'll explain to the crew offline. But as far as this being online, let's do it.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Mister, will you please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up?
Good morning. Snowman here to all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up! I gotta thank you, Shane.
I mean, whatever happened to the games where breaking 100 points was, I don't know, unusual?
There was one word to sum up the All-Star weekend.
Trays. Cause we take this job so serious.
Splash Brothers, yes. Ray Allen, replace him with Steve Kerr. Reggie Miller, yeah.
What in the all types of blue hell?
That's gotta be in time. Oh yeah!
All right, let's begin. I think I'm good.
As I mentioned, I'm about to cry here, but as I mentioned at the top of the show, just keep me and Jody in your prayers, folks. There's a few things going on, and they ain't pretty. And I'm trying desperately to find work so I can help out the family. So I'm going to leave this banner up.
There you go.
For the bulk of the show. And the first banner I'm going to start with is this one right here. I'm trying my best to keep my. Well, let me just go ahead and explain it. I know she's not going to like me saying this, but I need some help. We need some help from the crew and from friends of the crew. It goes like this. Jody's been looking for work while she's working now. And it was with the anticipation of her job ending at the end of June. Well, that changed because it ends at the end of May.
Is this the contract ending at the end of May?
Yep. Just got the word about 30 seconds before I came on the air.
Okay.
And while I was on the phone with someone who's trying to get me into truck driving school, because I want to do something to help my family. You understand? I want to do something. All right. And I'm about to lose my ish because Jody's stressed out. I'm stressed out. She's trying to find work. I'm trying to find work. I'm trying to make this go completely off so I can use this to, you know what, Valerie Sterling? F you and your ticket too. See you later. It's already a difficult morning. I don't need people coming in the chat with some of the messages that they had. We need your help, folks. Okay? We need it. As I mentioned, she's trying to find work now, and that schedule just escalated. I know there's going to be a period of time where we're going to go away so we can be stress free, at least just for a little while. How does it go? The game has changed.
Yeah.
The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged. In the immortal words of one George Carlin. So we need you. Okay? Because since my cancer surgery, Jody has carried us for the last 3.5 years. While I have been trying to heal and then get back on my feet. And within that time, I've had other ailments happen. And all this has prevented me from finding work, going to work. I did Uber for a while, but I lost my car. And that's one of the goals that I have right now with the link that you see on your screen. And that's to get a rental, secure a rental so I can do something. Okay? To say that I am in an ugly mood would be an understatement. But we're going to keep going. We're going to keep plugging away. And we're just going to do our best. All right? And this may turn into an express episode because, as y'all can see, my stress level is just through the roof right now. But we'll see. Now, let's get to work. Good morning and welcome to the manic upside down Monday edition of Snowman in the Morning. So many questions to answer, so many questions to pose. We got 2 roast sessions coming up, but I want to get to the chat because Chris Dietz, who is here with us, asked of us. First of all, a shout to Genevieve Yoso. She's here. Napoleon Johnamite is here as well. Welcome to all of you. Thank you all for being patient with everything that's going on. Dietz asked a very important question, and he says, quote, "The biggest question I have about the draft is the NFL killing itself due to oversaturation." I'll answer that for you. Yes. And it really got oversaturated since they decided to take the NFL draft on the road.
Yeah.
The Heisman Trophy has never moved. It stays in New York. The NBA now has a freaking award ceremony, which is stupid, but they stay put. They're in Los Angeles. That's as far as I know. A Pizzle is here. Pizzle, fact check that for me, if you would, please, about the NBA awards. I believe they're in Los Angeles. Someone fact check that for me with some live research. The NHL awards, they're in one place. They're in Toronto. Okay. The NFL draft is everywhere, and it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. Ryan McCarthy's with us. Good morning, Snow Crew. We're 1 game away from having not 1 but 2 new teams in this year's Stanley Cup final. Yep. We're going to talk all about that. And McCarthy, I need to talk to you after the show. Very, very important. But I made a promise.
Okay.
Well, first, I just made a promise to myself a moment ago not to break. I'm going to try my best to keep that promise with everything going on. Secondly, I made a promise to Victor. Victor will take the first spotlight when it comes to one Stephen A. Smith. Because,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, these are the random musings of Floor is yours. Take it.
Okay. So I don't know how much more I can take this. I think it is well past time that we stop looking at Stephen A. Smith as some sort of aficionado when it comes to sports.
Yep. I made
Now-
that decision a long time ago, but continue.
Now, I will preface that by saying basketball, I give it a pass because the man not only played, but he has covered it for, I would say, well over 30, 40 years.
I'll give you that.
It's his bank. It's his
Mhm.
bag. It's what he has done with.
Yep.
But I was looking through my Facebook, and we all have a little group that we all have here. Me, Snowman, Mr. Dietz, the dog, and the lovely Allie.
Mm-hmm.
And then this came up. This is from Stephen A. talking about NASCAR. It says, quote.
No.
Go ahead.
No. It said, quote.
And no, Mr. McCoffey, I did not peruse social media. This was in our chat.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Now,
it was.
You can be behind the wheel of a car in your 60s and 70s, for crying out loud. A golfer is not an athlete. A NASCAR driver is not an athlete. Just because you got to walk the course for 18 holes for 4 days doesn't make you an athlete. Hold on.
Close quote.
Are you trying to tell me that the likes of Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods are not athletes?
The likes of Jack Nicklaus, Seve Ballesteros, Craig Stadler are not athletes. You know how many injuries Tiger has had on the golf course?
Correct.
You know how many back injuries Tiger has gone through? I'll tell you the answer. 4 of them. Go on.
I actually had to do a little bit of golf for gym class.
Same.
And I feel like I damn near ripped my rotator cuff. There's a lot of stuff you got to do.
Yep.
When you're playing golf. There's a lot of coordination. Yes, these are athletes. They do play a sport. It may not be the sport that everybody thinks of, because we go back to George Carlin, what he thought about golf. But also the consideration of, and then we get to auto racing. I'll leave that joke there. You want to say, oh, because you can be in a car in your 60s,
Yes.
70s, that doesn't make it a sport? Does it make you an athlete? Do you know what those drivers go through?
Who told this lie? Go on.
You have guys driving at high speeds. I'm pretty sure these guys take G-forces.
Yep.
Which is terrifying if you've ever seen it. All right?
Uh-huh.
And one mistake in that car, the accidents I have seen,
We all have.
they may not just cost you your career, they may cost you your life.
Dale Earnhardt, anyone?
And you want to tell me that they're not athletes for what they do? You barely cover football. The only time you cover football is when Alabama's on the jock, and you're always there. Okay? And please, let's not talk about your continuous undying loyalty to Yo Kang. Because unless he's in the conversation, now you don't even talk about basketball anymore. And you don't even utter a word about baseball.
He doesn't even talk about his New York Yankees.
Exactly. D says this. Look at that statement from Stephen A's POV. This guy thought at one time he could run for president, and he just PO'd the entire South. And every senior citizen that plays golf.
Yep.
But he's the poster child for the 4-letter network. So we are supposed to believe that he is the all end all when it comes to anything done with sports, and he only covers one or two of them.
I'm not even giving him two. Let me say one.
He doesn't talk about hockey. He doesn't talk about baseball. He doesn't talk about golf. He doesn't talk about NASCAR.
He barely talks football.
He barely talks football. And the only time he talks about basketball now is when LeBron is around.
Mm-hmm.
It is getting ridiculous that people want to continuously follow this guy.
It's getting stupid. It's getting,
like I said,
60 shades of stupid.
Like I said, yes, he's talked about the game of basketball for many, many years. But how many times has he talked about the women's side of that coin?
I'll answer that for you. He doesn't.
Very rarely. In fact, the one time I remember him actually talking about it was when when the supposed beef between CeCe and Angel Reese was going on. That's been it.
Supposed being the operative word.
He went on tirade after tirade when the NBA was going through his lockout. And I don't have cable, so anyone who can correct me should correct me. How many times he talk about the women's employee issue?
What was the question again?
How many times he talk about the women's contract issue, the CBA, for the WNBA?
I'll answer that in 4 letters. NUNN. None.
So again, he's the be-all, end-all, and then you sit there and you continuously upset the entire South. Because yes, the South is NASCAR country. And I wish the dog was here right now because the dog could help me with this. Because he knows
I'll help you with
I
it.
ever will.
I'll help you with it. 2019, I moved to North Carolina. My wife, my family, and I moved to North Carolina.
Okay.
The producer that I had at the time told me not to talk about NASCAR.
Right.
The same idiot that told me not to talk about baseball.
And we'll get into that soon.
So what do y'all think I did to him for 2 years to piss him off?
You talked about NASCAR, you talked about baseball.
A lot. This is when I would tape my show in advance of air, which we may have to go back to for scheduling reasons, but I'll leave that there. There's a track called Bowman Gray.
Mm-hmm.
That's very dear to me.
Okay.
Genevieve, we're doing fine, hun. And I must do this joke because
she is cute.
Why are we experiencing cuteness withdrawals? Because yes, Jen, it is you.
Yep.
I'm gonna do this joke. Black man talking NASCAR.
Yep. But it just makes me laugh that you have a
that started in North Carolina.
It makes me laugh. It makes
supposedly
me upset
the People's Network
that we have a 4-letter network that's supposed to be the mecca for sports. And yet here, our humble little podcast that we do for 2, hopefully 3 hours every day, talk more sports.
We'll get to
than this conglomerate. Because we talk about it all.
We will get to 3 hours. We will, folks. I know I promised it today, but this week took a hook and a half, especially with a spike in my schedule and what I found out this morning. We will get to 3 hours eventually. Victor, go.
So I think it's time that we stop listening to Stephen A. It's time we stop listening. Now, I know people say, well, we don't listen to him anyway. There are many who do.
Very much so.
Which there's a man that I know that is a big fan of Stephen A, and he's in the chat right now. None other than the Playmaker. But that's all I gotta say about this, because I'm getting mad already.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the random musings of Good morning, Playmaker. Thanks for coming on with us. We're going to take a breather, and then my turn when you all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Join Ryan McCarthy.
I became a Jets fan because Kermit the Frog was my favorite Muppet because he was green, and the Jets wore green. That's how I became a Jets fan.
And Dustin Henry.
ESPN is cashing all in on let's pay a few personalities and we'll just kind of fill in the gaps.
As they walk you through all of the world of sports from their perspective.
The Albany Empire, it's a literal circus.
No credentials required. Where, Ryan, say the tag.
Where you don't need a press pass to talk sports.
Every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. On YouTube and where you can find all podcasts. Oh, yes. The tradition, the pageantry, the spectacle, the history, the slut. Wait. I gotta rep my brother's stuff right. All my DMV soldiers, stand up! And welcome to the Commander's Gridiron Report. You want your commanders to be repped right? Well, D. Willie is your man. Commander's Gridiron Report. Every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 a.m. Central. On the Sotoba Media YouTube channel. Music by J. Cool.
Where my soldiers? Right side. Commanders. Where my soldiers? Left side.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze claw.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As he takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel. Cause we take this job so serious.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
Okay.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
$33 after the hour. Still reeling here, folks, from what I told you guys in the opening. So forgive me. The crew is going to guide me through this. Now it's my turn. So golf is not a sport, eh?
That's a lie!
I'll ask this question: Do you have to have the same amount of concentration when it comes to hitting a ball, like say a golf ball, as you do with hitting a baseball, or shooting a basketball through a hoop, or kicking a field goal?
Anything that involves scoring something in any kind of way, you got to concentrate. I'll read Damien's chat message here, and I'll respond to him and Stephen A. I'm sorry, but I kind of agree with SAS. Golf isn't really a sport, in my opinion, because there's no competition or aggressiveness. That's bullshit.
I mean, so those
Like it's
guys are not
people hitting
all
a
going against
ball.
each other. You
And
really
like
don't
it's
have a
people
team.
hitting a ball. There's no defense. Oh yeah, they're called the elements.
Exactly.
No aggressiveness, huh? Damien, I invite you to look up the 1999 Riders Cup. Want to see some aggressiveness in golf? That's only a part of it. How about when they go overtime, extra holes at the Masters, which Tiger had to do twice? You want some aggressiveness? How about Tiger coming back from all kinds of injuries in 2019 to win his 5th green jacket? How about that? How about a golfer, and I can't remember his name, but I've seen this a few times. How about a golfer that comes out of nowhere from the bottom of the pile, barely makes the Friday cut, gets to Saturday and starts storming all the way back and wins on the last hole? Walking the 18 holes isn't the only thing. We're not wasting time, playmaker. There's a certain person that put this in the light, so we're kind of shutting them down. I don't want to get too mad this morning. I already got enough going on here, but Stephen A., you need to shut up. You need to sit down, you need to shut up, and you need to kind of remake your career. Once upon a time, there was people thinking you were flirting with running for office. Now you're trying to get back into the sports realm. Get the hell out and stay out. And now, Malika Andrews, have a seat. I will ask a question that very few people have. When it comes to Malika Andrews and all this stuff that's going on with Mike Vrabel, which is what we wanted to talk about on Friday, unfortunately, Allie got very ill. With all that, Malika Andrews, why is your mouth shut? Why aren't you showing the same kind of energy for Mike Vrabel as you did for, I don't know, Ime Udoka? Huh? Why are you so radio silent? See, that to me just confirms everything that people have said about Malika Andrews. Loud for one side, quiet for the other. And I'm trying to be nice to the stations that are picking up our show here. So, like I said, forgive me. Again, loud for one side, quiet for the other. Been Malika Andrews' MO. Oh, yeah. And remember the time she tried to, y'all remember the time that she was to hand out the, oh, that's what happened. Come here. You remember the time she was to hand out the NBA Cup trophy and they booed her lustily? I do. And I say good. Because Malika Andrews does not know her stuff. When it comes to sports, that's what you're supposed to talk about. Even given Playmaker's message, I know we wasted time talking about Stephen A. Smith and what he thinks about golf and NASCAR, but you know what? We needed to get it off our chest, just like I'm getting this off my chest. Hey, Malika Andrews, I repeat my question. Why are you so quiet when it comes to Mike Vrabel? Huh? Why don't you have a loud opinion like you said, like you did for, I don't know, one Ime Udoka? Huh?
I could have came with an ad called Vrabel's Valentine's or something.
Oh, that's coming. And Dietz makes a very valid point. Dietz makes a very valid point about the about the different performance situations between Diana Rossetti and Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel's not going to lose his job for many, many reasons. Ime Udoka lost his, but guess where he is now? He's in Houston. He's still employed. Diana got fired because she lost everything that makes her a reporter. Damn straight. Malika Andrews, you need to go too. Because the moment you start talking about everything except basketball, which is supposed to be your key sport, what? Give me this button.
Did
Give
you
me this
talk about
button.
a football player
Malika Andrews, knowing sports.
That's a lie.
Did Malika Andrews talk about a football player too in a situation like this?
Yes, but I cannot remember his name. As I said, Malika Andrews, knowing sports or talking about sports.
That's a lie.
I will end with this. Malika Andrews, you and people like you to do me one favor. Get your together. Please. I'm done. Coming up after the break, what in the blue hell are the Los Angeles Rams doing? Playmaker asked that question. We're going to answer it as we begin our overreaction to the NFL draft. Did y'all watch the whole thing? We covered the first round, but that's it. Which leads back to Dietz's question. We're going to tie it all together. Is the NFL killing itself with oversaturation? This may become a subject throughout the entire week. We got a break. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Okay.
I'm
So-
going to call a halt to the show. I've got to call a halt to the show, at least for today. Because no. Droid, floor is yours.
Dear Rockets.
Oh no.
How come all of a sudden we want to win game 4? All of a sudden we just win game 4.
They want to keep the misery going for just a little bit longer.
You let LeBron James pass an alley-oop to his son. And no, sir, I just can't have that. As my camera goes out of focus because it's just as mad as me. There's a lot that I have to say about this Rockets team. Tari Eason, you're first. Where were you in games 1 through 3? Where all of a sudden you wanted to drop 20 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Where was this the other 3 games? Amen Thompson played 41 minutes. You're not mishearing what I've said. Amen Thompson played 41 minutes in this game 4. Do you know, Victor, can you name me one person who averaged 40 minutes in the playoffs?
This year or any year?
I'm fishing for a specific legend.
Did he wear number 23?
Yes.
Michael Jordan.
Why are we giving Amen Thompson Michael Jordan minutes? Amen Thompson, he's great. He doesn't lack the word that the swear word that most people in the NBA lack. Fundamentals.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, you mean fundamentals?
Mm-hmm. Amen Thompson's got a little bit of fundamentals in him. I'm not going to lie. I'll give him that. Reed Shepherd, 17 points. And also, why is Jabari Smith Jr., out of all the players on the roster, I'd be fine with giving Josh Okogie 25 minutes a night. I'd be fine with that. Tari Eason, giving him a few more minutes because Amen Thompson and Tari Eason are the only 2 players that are going to keep us in this whole thing. But Jabari Smith Jr. playing 42 minutes in a diehard game 4 should not be happening. Again, I shouldn't be mad because we came out with the win. We stay alive. And we could do the impossible and make Lakers fans even more mad. But we won't do it with Jabari Smith Jr. playing 42 minutes a night. And finally, Alperen Şengün. You're supposed to be our star player. With KD out, you're supposed to be the star player. You're supposed to be the star player even when KD's in.
Uh-huh.
You lacked last night. 19 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. This is coming from somebody who watched Şengün average 30. Why do you lack in a diehard game? I get that you want to have confidence in your teammates. That's a leader's mentality, but you're too young to have a leader's mentality. Do you know who have leader's mentality? I'll name you leaders in the NBA right now. And we're only going to do playoff teams. Okay?
Playoffs?
Victor,
Playoffs?
just name the teams and I'll tell you who's the leader.
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Okay.
Anthony Edwards.
Ant-Man.
Denver Nuggets.
Joker.
Nikola Jokic.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
They don't have one.
Toronto
Donovan
Raptors.
Don Mitchell is definitely a good leader. He's definitely got that leader's mentality. I'll give him all the credit there.
Celtics.
Toronto Raptors.
No, we're gonna do the Raptors. Honestly, what's his name? Is it Emmanuel Quickly? I don't think it is. What's his name? It's Brennan Ingram. That's his name.
Ingram.
76ers. 76ers?
Boston Celtics.
Honestly, it's a toss-up. I could give it to J-Tay or I could give it to Jaylen Brown. It really could go either way.
Spurs.
Wemby.
Wemby.
Actually, no, it's not Wemby, and I'll tell you why.
De'Aaron Fox.
It's De'Aaron Fox. It's not Wemby because, again, way too young to be given that leader position. I don't want to give Connor McDavid was not a leader the first year in the NHL. He wasn't a leader in the second year in the NHL. Wayne Gretzky wasn't a leader in his first year in the NHL.
Right.
You're not always going to be a born leader. There are some players that are definitely born leaders, like Jokic, born leader. All right, next team.
Magic, since playmakers here, the Orlando Magic.
Orlando Magic. Honestly,
Shaquille O'Neal.
I'm going to give it to Desmond Bane.
Desmond Bane, okay.
Shaquille O'Neal.
It was either going to be Desmond Bane or Wendell Carter Jr.
Detroit Pistons.
Okay, that's a good one.
Detroit, ooh, that's a tough one. It really depends on what your definition of leader is. If we're talking veterans, Tobias Harris. If we're talking actual leadership, Cade Cunningham.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix Suns.
He's learned really quickly. Phoenix, that's another one. I think you got to give the keys to Devin Booker at this point. I think he deserves the keys. He's balled out as much as he can.
Seattle Supersonics. Oh, I'm sorry. OKC Thunder.
SGA.
No.
Yes.
Not
No.
SGA. It is not Mr.
How not?
Alexander.
How not?
It's Isaiah Hartenstein is a leader.
Yep. You're talking about the MVP of last season.
MVP, it's as much of a Mickey Mouse MVP as the Lakers championship in 2020. I don't want to hear it.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
No. Against the game Indiana Pacers squad.
Listen, that team would not have won that championship without SGA free throws and Isaiah Hartenstein.
And they really wouldn't have won Game 7 had Tyrese Halliburton not gone down with an injury.
Yeah, we wouldn't even be talking about MVP championships. We'd be talking about the Pacers, man.
Yeah, we would be talking about that, but we're not.
I get your point, Victor.
Quit being it.
But
Victor, I say this kiddingly.
Giannis is the leader of Milwaukee because he's an actual leader. I say Jokic is the leader of Denver because he's an actual leader. Would you say Joel is the leader of the 76ers just because he's MVP?
Hell no.
I mean, considering that's all they got, yes. Considering that's all they
no.
Matter of fact, what do you have in the 76ers?
Droid, I got a present for you. Just a minute. Droid, I got a present for you. And I know you've been wanting me to do this for a while, so I'm going to do it here. Is Joel Embiid the leader of the Philadelphia 76ers? I think this man can answer your question.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
We still got 2 teams in the East and 1 team in the West to come.
Portland Trailblazers.
Anything else?
Oh, wait, no, we have 2 teams in the West. That's
you have
Portland Trailblazers.
The Blazers, honestly, Drew Holiday is a pretty good leader. I'd give it to Drew Holiday or Jerami Grant. Those type of locker room guys. But if we want to be really honest, it's none of them. It's Denny Avita.
No, it ain't. It's Donovan Clingan.
You
Big
think it's
man from
Donovan Clingan,
Connecticut.
the center?
Yep. Avita has had one good playoff game so far. One.
I don't know about that. Double-double in game 1, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists in the last night's loss.
Nope.
Donovan
Inconsistent.
Clingan has not gone over 10 points. End of discussion.
Well, I think he still gathers the troops better than Avita does. Next team.
That's your job, sir.
Victor, help. My brain's foggy.
Oh, the last West team?
There's 2.
In the West?
There's 2 in the East.
Oh, 2 in the
There's
East.
2 in the East.
And one
New
in the
York,
West.
New York Knicks.
Yeah, I would say Squawks and Knicks.
The Knicks. Honestly,
New York
OG
Brick.
Anunoby.
Stop the cat.
The New York. Stop the cap, please.
It's not the
Either OG Anunoby or you give the keys to Jalen Brunson. I think Brunson's been there long enough to where you give him that.
Maxey is a pretty good player in Philly.
He's a good player.
Stop the cap.
He's a
I'll
good
give
player,
that.
but not a leader. That's the thing.
You can say the same about Joel Embiid.
The leader of New York is South the Cat.
Stop the cap.
No, not stop the cap. Stop the cat.
Stop the cap.
Just read what Playmaker said. Droid is giving a preview of what Cole is going through.
Yeah, because you're talking about the Rockets.
Yeah, yes.
And then finally,
Last team, Atlanta Hawks.
in the
Atlanta
East,
Hawks.
this is the last team.
Atlanta Hawks.
Hawks.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you can say I'm not a sports guy for saying this. This is not, we're not talking Chino Hills. We're talking Atlanta Hawks, what they've done in Atlanta. And Onyeka Okongwu has done everything he needs to do in Atlanta.
I'll agree with that. Is that series even?
Yes, 2-2. And I want the Hawks to win it. You know why? Because
You know what?
I'm not going to say the F word, but I'll say screw the Knicks.
Yeah. Like I said, he don't like South the Cat.
Look, I don't want the Knicks to win, period. I don't want the Knicks to win, period. They have, you know what? I'm going to say an R word that's going to piss off a lot of Knicks fans.
Okay.
Since their appearance since their 2 appearances in the Eastern Conference Finals,
regression.
they have regressed.
I can agree
Gina's
with that. Karl Anthony
with
Towns
this
was not that good of an acquiree as people think it was. Yeah, you look at Minnesota now, and I think Minnesota's a lot better off without Cat. I think they've been a lot better off without Cat.
I believe that. Gina, thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Cat is not the lead. Okay, now you're rage baiting, Damien. Now you're rage baiting. Cat is not the leader in New York. I am cutting that off now.
Hey, Damian Hernandez, about Cat being the leader.
Stop the cap.
The troll is coming.
Because yes, Cat, it is you.
Because yes, Cat.
It will always be you. Forever and ever.
Droid.
And the church gathered together and said, Amen.
Amen.
Triple doubles are inflated.
Listen, I'll prove Cat's not the leader. I'll prove Cat's not the leader. Look at the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
Okay, so
After
you had a triple double last game. But you were in a stat inflated era, Playmaker. You got to remember that we're in a stat inflated era where stats don't show you what happened on the floor.
I'll prove Cat's not the leader. In the Eastern Conference, and Playmaker's right, it's Jalen Brunson. In the Eastern Conference Finals in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, a series that I covered. What did he do after game 1? I'll answer that for you. Nuff and Ing.
You need to make a graphic for that. You've said it so much. You gotta.
Nuff and Ing.
Nuff and Ing. It just pops up like Nuff and Ing.
Do I
And
make
I'll
it go?
give, okay, I'll tell you this.
Just a
I'll
minute.
give Cat
Joy,
his
Joy,
credit
Joy,
for
just
a
a minute.
first round
Just a-
series. What's up?
Do I make the words go diagonal or do I make them go vertical?
Like this. Boom, boom, boom.
I got it. I got the. I'll have it tomorrow.
And I'll give Playmaker. I'll give Cat his flowers. I'm not saying he's a bad player. That's what I need to make clear. Just because I say a person is not a leader doesn't make them a bad player.
It's like with Pippen. I think Pippen is a great player, but I don't necessarily think that he was a great leader.
Absolutely.
Because
MJ
that job belonged to. Because that job belonged to Michael Jordan. Playmaker says, Jordan, the Knicks were down 2-1 and Brunson got hurt. They needed game 4 and Cap brought it home. Truth.
Absolutely. He dominated.
Truth. No argument. Hey, no argument. No argument.
You get my point, though. We're in a stat-inflated era where not all the stats really show what happened on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And
LeBron
think,
James, the
Brian,
greatest
you
scorer
said
of all
this over a million times.
Hey.
The stat track era ruined the NBA.
Guys, I found that Playmaker statement. Hey, LeBron James, the greatest player of all time. Hey, I found it. I'll have it tomorrow.
That's a good point, Deeds. The Hawks traded Trae Young for CJ McCollum, and CJ McCollum is balling out.
And got better. Yep. Listen, since CJ McCollum was booted out of Portland, I think he's now found a home in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Trae Young, and I said this about Trae Young the moment he was drafted, I knew he'd regress because Trae Young was trying to be number 30, and y'all know who that is.
The thing I find very funny about Trae Young and the whole Luka Doncic traded on draft night, you got to realize there's an alternate universe where Trae Young is a Dallas Maverick and Luka Doncic is an Atlanta Hawk.
An Atlanta Hawk. Yep. Cat has done more than Jalen Brunson. That's a lie.
That's a lie. No. Again,
look, wait. Let me do this right.
You got to realize, Damien, you're putting stats. We're talking about leaders, by the way. We're talking about leaders.
Yes.
And you're thinking stats do not equal leaders.
I'd ask this question.
You think he's a leader?
I'd ask this question. Who believes Russell Westbrook is a leader?
When he was in OKC, he was definitely a leader. When he left OKC, that's when he lost his ability as a leader.
Okay. And see, I don't think anyone just lose leadership abilities when they leave a team.
Look, Cat not a lead. Cat. Listen, Karl Anthony Towns a leader.
That's a lie.
Well, I'm just saying. From
That's a
lie.
And in that same universe,
John Fisher is still traded to the Lakers because of weak ownership. Yep. What's going on, Sig Diggy? We are now internationally syndicated both in England and in Norway.
Listen, so we're gonna put it like this. I'm gonna name a team, Brian, and you tell me, and I'm gonna name you a player from that team, and you tell me, are they a leader or are they just a good player?
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna start in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Barnes.
Come back to me.
All right. Indiana, we're not gonna say who you want me to say. Halliburton.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you Siakam.
I agree.
Do you think he's a leader or a good player?
He's a leader or a good player?
He's both. Go back to the finals last year. Halliburton struggled in 2 games. Who picked up the pace for him? Pascal Siakam.
Especially what was it, game 1?
Yeah. Siakam brought the
Deets disagrees. Siakam is not a leader.
I believe he is. Siakam brought him back in game 1 of the World Championship Series. And yes, I still say World Championship Series. Next team.
Sacramento, Domantas Sabonis.
Roll with it. Next.
Roll with it. I mean, we're gonna go to Golden State. And you already know the name I'm gonna say.
Go ahead.
Or let me say it right. Wardell Stephen Curry.
Yes.
Big check mark. Next.
Next team, the Miami Heat. Now, I had to pick between one of two.
Bam Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo or Norman Powell? Who do you think? Actually, let's do that. I'm gonna name two players. You tell me which one's a better leader, which one's a better player.
Eric Spoelstra, next team.
No, we're not. No,
we're not doing that.
Norman Powell,
I am
Clipper, balling out in Miami.
That should stop you. That should stop you right there. That should stop you right there. Bam Adebayo, next. Norman, listen. There you go. There you go, playmaker. Pat Riley. Bingo.
Playmaker, not you too. You supposed to be the one that stays on task.
Listen, I love you, playmaker, and a shout out to playmaker for checking up on the crew the day we found out Chris Bass died. It's 4 minutes after the hour. We'll take a pause here, and when we come back, more of Droid's antics when he names players from teams. Are they a good player? Are they a leader? Or both? We owe you an ID, and we owe you a break. Snowman in the Morning, hour 2. I'm not going to cut this short after all. And thank you, Droid, for knocking some sense into my head. Hour 2 in a deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. Even though we are one of the most food-rich countries in the world, 15 million children don't know where their next meal is coming from. This is unacceptable, and something the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks is working to solve. Instead of accepting that our country lets billions of pounds of surplus food go to waste every year, Feeding America has made it their mission to help families in need by rescuing this food. Through food pantries and meal programs, the nationwide network of food banks provides more than 3 billion meals, serving virtually every community in the United States, including yours. Join me in supporting Feeding America and your local food bank by visiting feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're feeding America.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual, and she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you and we'll figure it out."
'Cause we take this job so serious.
I don't have a suggestion as to anything but keep the bitch. Keep her. If she does not,
Wow. What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I love her so much. We love her so much. The token female. Isn't she every Friday now?
She's every Friday. Unfortunately, she was ill this past Friday, so we didn't get a chance to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk to her this past
The
Friday.
token female,
Allie,
Allison Moran. Every Friday on Snowman in the Morning, we owe you an ID.
We owe you an ID. This is Snowman in the Morning. Hey, hold on to your seats.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world, this is Snowman Multimedia. We need to see it.
And Father Oshun, you need to go to hell.
It's really, in the end, basically a skill issue.
Harry is back in the shotgun, takes a snap, throws to Jesus Christ.
Shut up!
Well, that game sucked.
I'm on Alarm Island. Give me them cocks!
Now get out my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches.
Now get out of my face, you thirsty bitches. Now get the hell out of my face, you thirsty bitches. All those IDs I put together I was full of caffeine and it was 2 a.m. I was just randomly put. Go ahead.
I do want to point out, Dietz does have a really good point on Siakam. They only won 19 games without Halliburton, so
true.
A good leader is able to roll it, bring
Yeah.
his team together, and But
yeah, true. I
we're
Playmaker says
out of the NBA.
Playmaker says Miami is ran by Pat Riley. Has been for years.
Yeah, hey, look, find the lie.
The city of Miami has been run by Pat Riley for years.
Guys, I just found the next element I'm going to create.
Find the
and
lie.
I'm going to turn it into a t-shirt. Huh?
You had one.
It got destroyed. So I'm going to have to do it again.
Take this out of the NBA.
Okay.
We're going to take it to the women's version, WNBA.
Okay.
All right, dig it. The station ID. Wait a minute. Just a moment. Ryan McCarthy, the station ID could itself be a segment. Ryan, don't tempt me.
Don't give this man any more ideas.
Don't tempt. After the difficult way this morning started, and it's gotten better, Droid. Thanks to you, I appreciate you.
Broadcasting live in your region, across our nation, and around the world. This is Snowman Multimedia.
To all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters.
Well, that game sucked.
I am cute.
The is that? You tripping.
Who told this lie?
Shut up.
Jarrell Jones has no brains. His football acumen is the same capacity as Gun Run's moral capacity.
That last clip courtesy of Vicola.
Yeah, I was very angry that time.
I did that. You know what, Victor? I did that one when I was totally asleep.
Oh, and I need to address the Playmaker something. No, we are not outraged over the pick of Ty Simpson. Was it confusing? Sure. But then when you think about it, you're talking about, unfortunately, a very aged Matthew Stafford who probably may have a couple years left in him. He's 39.
He's going to be 39, or is he 39? I think he's 39.
39.
39-year-old.
Oh yeah. If you're gonna draft a QB this year,
after the shock of the Rams making that. Wait a minute, just a moment. After the shock and Playmaker, I'm going to mess with you here. Of the Rams making that pick for Ty Simpson, Playmaker and Rams House has had to be thinking,
what are we doing?
I'll put it this way. If you really want to see outrage, Playmaker, there are plenty of videos of people openly weeping after that pick.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what else fan bases did after their quarterbacks got picked?
What?
Buffalo Bills fan base said it was the worst pick in franchise history when they drafted Josh Allen. Kansas City Chiefs, when we drafted Patrick Mahomes. Nobody liked that pick. Lamar Jackson, even when he got drafted to the Ravens, everybody was dreading it. And look at those three now.
Why?
The top three QBs in the league.
Why? Because yes, Lamar. Wait, Victor, this is for you. Why? Because yes, Lamar, it is you.
Brock Purdy, everyone.
Brock Purdy, yeah, he went.
Purdy was the last pick in the draft.
And you know what? Droid gave me a history lesson of all the different individuals that were
so
third and
let me give you the context of this, Brian. So it's the fourth round, and I'm talking to Victor, asking how he thinks about his picks, and that Cade Klubnik got drafted to the Jets. And he was like, well, I don't really care about the players in day three. There's not really, you can't really name any good players from day three. And I said, Brock Purdy. He said, okay, you can name one.
Then he did another one.
Okay, you can name two. Max Crosby. How many are there?
Right.
Yeah. You know what?
I didn't
I'll give you a later draft pick. Wait a minute. I'll give you a later round draft pick. Talking rounds three and beyond. I'll give you a third round draft pick who turned out to do something good. Does the name Joe Montana mean anything to you?
When was he drafted?
This
I don't remember.
Third round, 1979.
Wow.
But we're going to talk about.
Okay,
well,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
the first person I named was actually Brady, because everyone knows Tom
That was
Brady
the next.
drafted.
That was the next name. Look, that was the
I'm
next
gonna say
name I
this.
had in mind.
What draft
That
class
was-
was that, Snowman?
For
Joe Montana.
1979.
So you're telling me that 31 of the 32 teams 32 of 32 teams waited to the third round to get Joe Montana?
It was 28 teams at the time, and yes.
So they all
and
kicking
then
themselves in the teeth.
everybody and listen and everybody everybody said the same thing about Tom Brady when he was drafted.
Right.
We all know the end. We all know the end of that story.
He's too big. He's undersized. He doesn't have the arm strength. That's all the things they said about Brady. But
Let me guess.
And
Four-Letter Network.
it's all
live
bullshit.
on the air.
Let me guess. 4-Letter Network that said that.
Yeah, it
Yes.
was literally
Yep.
because ESPN, I believe, had the draft coverage that year instead of
they
NBC and CBS.
Mm-hmm.
So
They
it was
did.
the 4-letter network that just drugged Tom Brady down. But here, I'm
And now
gonna start
they're
naming some names.
and now the ears. Wait, just let me get one more comment here. Thank you, Napoleon and Dietz and everybody for joining us. Danny Fuller joins us from California. Says, as much as I hate to admit it, the Cowgirls won the A++. Are you out of your rat picking mind?
It's the Caleb Downs pick, and while that's great,
the Caleb Downs pick, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
Caleb.
their best pick of the
Listen,
draft.
the Cowboys needed help in the secondary. Needed help.
And we
George, go
made
ahead.
a blockbuster pick. Eagles fans were mad.
So people think day 3 picks don't matter. Well, I'm gonna name you some day 3 picks, and you'll realize day 3 is a lot more strict than you think. The first one listed, Stephon Diggs. He was number 146th overall in his draft to the Minnesota Vikings. Edge rusher Zadarius Smith, defensive tackle Grady Jarrett, safety Quandre Diggs, and tight end Darren Waller. All were day 3 picks. Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott was a day 3 pick.
Which I did not see. I did not see when he got drafted.
Matthew Judon and Tyreek Hill.
The cheetah. Yep.
And Brian, you should definitely know this one. The animal. George Kittle.
George Kittle.
Was 100.
George the animal.
Overall.
George the animal Kittle.
I'd have slapped Gerald because I'm pretty sure we would have had a chance to get George Kittle.
Yes, you did.
You
had
did.
2 chances.
You had 3 chances to get George. You had
So
3.
I
3. That year,
I should just slap Gerald because we could have had him.
Wait a minute.
Well,
2018.
the thing is, we do the same things to Bear fans when we say could have had Mahomes.
Yes.
No, the Bears could not have had.
Listen.
Yeah, they did. But you drafted Mitch Trubisky.
Victor.
Right.
Victor. You didn't have just listen. In 2018, you didn't have just 2 chances to get George Kittle. You actually had 3. You had 3 shots to get George Kittle,
but I can't pick.
And then
I'd want to, but I can't.
Lynch and company were just installed as the general manager, and his brain trust saw something in George Kittle. Now here he is with the 49ers, a 6-time Pro Bowler, made one of the most impossible catches you could ever make against the Cowboys in a playoff game.
And a walking conspiracy theory.
He is not a walking conspiracy theory. Shut it up. That's a running.
Some more picks. Eddie Jackson was 112th overall by the Chicago Bears. Jake Elliott was 153rd. Matt Milano was 163rd. And here's the one that surprises me. Aaron Jones was 182nd overall.
Okay. Dees has a point. He said to answer your question about Montana,
this is
he was
great.
the 3rd QB taken in the 79 draft.
In the 79
and
draft.
That's how devalued the position was. So position was absolutely valued at the time.
And now Fuller's messing with me. Snowman's opinion on the Cowgirls don't count. He's a Niners only. Let's be honest, and definitely a cowgirl hater. Listen, Danny Fuller.
You can't say he's
I love
wrong,
Danny.
though.
Danny and I listen. No, he can't. He can't. You know, let me tell you. Let me throw some flowers to Danny Fuller. When I met Danny and I met him online, That's one of the first things he and I talked about. And he gives me mess. I give him mess. It's all in good. It's all in good natured fun with the folks that we meet. Deets with a comment. Russell Wilson was drafted in the 3rd round. Kirk 2 Chainz Cousins was drafted in the 3rd round. We all know the ends of those stories. Okay.
All right. 2018 guard Wyatt Teller, 166th overall. Josh Sweat.
Who in the blue hell is that?
Wyatt Teller, starting guard.
Repeating my question. For who?
The Houston Texans.
That explains it.
Honorable mentions for 2018 draft. Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat.
Yep.
Okay.
Dalton Schultz. 152nd overall pick from the 49ers, DJ Reed.
Yes.
And the 235th overall linebacker from the Indianapolis Colts, Zaire
Franklin. Yep. Hey, Danny, love you too, brother. As like I said, with the folks I know that come in here, they come in the chat or they send me a text, and we're getting a new text line for the folks that are listening on our radio stations. We give so much mess to each other all the time, just like the crew the crew does here. We give mess to give him this camera. This guy, love him dearly. When I met him, I immediately called him my on-screen son because he reminds me so much. He reminds me so much of my son. And I tell you what, Droid, even with all the mess that has gone on, the times you have metaphorically snuck up behind me in the back of the head, say, "Hey, get your stuff together," and has gibbsed me, as Jody says. I honestly can say, Joy, we wouldn't be here without you. Especially with
Droid's been known as the Snowman in the morning ticker, because anytime anything new comes up, he immediately calls and says,
He's
"Hey,
right there.
something just came up."
He's right there.
Yeah, I think
Playmaker says,
what was the one that I was first to? I think it was the Quinn Williams trade to Dallas.
Yes. Playmaker says this.
3 to 7
Snowman knows about
picks.
3 through 7 round picks because many of them play for the Rams. True. Hey, do you see me arguing that statement?
All right. So from the 2019 draft, these are your day 3 picks that turned into stars. The most prominent one, 106th overall pick, edge rusher, Max Crosby.
Max Crosby.
And then 2 picks later, safety Julian Love.
Okay.
Julian Love.
128th overall, the now Titans running back, former Cowboys running back, Tony Pollard. Linebacker Drew Tranquil. And this is a good name for Brian. He loves this name. Greenlaw.
Drake Greenlaw.
Drake Green out of Arkansas.
Yep.
Out of Arkansas. Who is back with who is back with San Francisco, by the way, on a 1-year deal? Playmaker says, I must thank you, Snowman, for helping PZN reach over 300 subscribers on YouTube. Playmaker, nothing but love from us to you, my friend. Now, I will say this. If we can get Playmaker to over 300 subscribers, let's have a goal at the end of May, F300. Let's have a goal by the end of May to get him to 500. All right?
I say 600.
Screw it. Let's get him to 1,000. Let's get him to it. I'm telling everybody right now, if you haven't subscribed to the Playmakers blog on YouTube, I suggest you do. All right? Because the man has some great programs with great guests. Part 2 and Part 3, his articles are off the charts, which is what
I actually did watch the reaction that you had with about the Ty Simpson pick.
Yeah, shout out Victor for sending me that link. I didn't.
Yeah, I sent it.
I'm subscribed to him, but I don't get notifications for some reason. I got that turned on now.
I get notifications for Buried in a Gridiron and for Shooting Lights Out. For some reason, I don't get any for Ramley Talk, which is weird. So I just
it's weird. It's weird to me too. I don't get those either.
I found it on the fly, and I said I'm sending this over because I know he got something to say.
2020 cornerback L'Jarius Sneed. I'll give him his flowers. He has balled out even in his years in Atlanta. Darnell Mooney was a day 3 pick. That's a fun fact. But 2021, oh Lord, this place is stacked.
Okay.
2022 is even better, but 2021, Amon-Ra St.
Brown.
112th overall. He has every wide receiver listed on a sheet of paper that was drafted above him. Some
Where
of them don't even play
where
anymore.
did he play? In terms of college, where did Amon-Ra St. Brown play?
I'm not going to put money on it. He feels like a USC guy.
Live research, folks.
Yes, the USC Trojans.
USC? Okay, it is USC.
And Cameron Bynum, he's balled out in Indianapolis recently. I'll give him that. And then my favorite guard in the NFL, kind of because he plays for my Chiefs, but also he's a really good guard. Trey Smith out of Tennessee. 226 overall. But we want to talk about stacked day threes. Let's talk about 2022.
Oh dear.
Yes.
We're going to start from the lowest number to the highest, which of course is Brock Purdy. But tight end Jake Ferguson
Fergie
was 129th overall.
Ferguson.
Cornerback Tariq Woolen was 153rd overall. Playmaker knows this name. Running back Kyron Williams
out of Notre Dame
was 164 overall. You should know this name, Victor, as a Cowboys fan. DeRon Bland was selected overall by the Cowboys.
The record holder for pick sixes.
The running back from the Kansas City Chiefs, now Lions running back, Isaiah Pacheco.
Pacheco.
And Mr. Irrelevant,
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy.
Which now brings up the line to
that white boy,
Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters. Shut up.
Shut up.
But I will say, I feel like Victor has a really good point for not really caring.
Wait.
Because the last two drafts.
Before you go on, the line that helps open the show.
To all you Brock Purdy and San Francisco 49er haters, shut up.
Now, I will say, Brock Purdy, he's no MVP, but he's a damn good ball player.
That he is.
And I definitely will see the only two names that I can really say for 2023-24 is Puka Nacua and Bucky Irving.
Bucky Irving's
last two listed.
Oregon.
Bucky Irving's out of Oregon. Where did Nacua play?
BYU.
I want to say Utah.
Birmingham Young.
BYU. Okay.
Him and his brothers all played at BYU.
Because Bucky Irving was the first one that I used the term quackers with.
I thought I thought Utah, but he played at BYU. Okay.
I think wasn't Cooper Kupp a third round pick?
Third or fourth round out of Eastern Washington.
Cooper Kupp was a third round pick.
Yeah, Eastern Washington is where Cooper Kupp played.
Oh yeah, by the way, Victor didn't even know that. He didn't even know. Yes, 2017 third round, 69th overall. But the thing I want to tell you about is like, I want you to look at the accolades some of these day three guys have. Let's look at Max Crosby specifically.
My favorite line.
Almost Baltimore Raven, Max Crosby.
How did the Ravens mess that up? Well, I don't know. They can't say they messed it up because it was like a physical that was failed, right?
Oh, by the way, here's a fun fact about Max Crosby. He's actually now the assistant general manager at his alumni, Eastern Michigan.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Max played at Eastern Michigan. Okay.
Yeah. He's one of the best players out of Eastern Michigan.
Nice.
Yeah, McCarthy. We're sure on this show.
69 dudes.
Max Crosby.
Coffee. That's villainy.
August baby. Born.
No, it's not. It's hilarious.
Michigan. And what's the population of Lapeer, Michigan? Let's take a look. Under 10,000 people.
Yeah. They didn't mess it up. He did. True point, Deets.
Right. That's what I said. He didn't mess it up.
Heritage in Coffeyville, Texas. Committed to Eastern Michigan in 2015. Was drafted 4th round, 106th overall in 2019. Is a 2-time second-team All-Pro, 5 times Pro Bowler, and in his time in college was a 2-time first-team All-MAC. And he's closing in on 70 career stacks.
You know what? You know what happened after? You know what happened after Max Crosby felt that physical? All the Bears fans were saying, "So you're telling me there's a chance?"
I think with all the acquisitions that the Raiders had made, I'm saying this as a Chiefs fan, and I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this.
Oh no.
Okay.
They might actually be a half decent team. McCarthy. Meh.
Yep.
Shane. Yeah, Shane.
Yeah, Shane. It's like he's over there with the cigar looking like Al Capone.
Yep.
Just constantly tap, 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 tap.
I would say this, McCarthy's got the greatest mustache, so he's over there just twirling that bad boy like, meh.
Yeah. See? Man, see? All right, we need a break. Oh, halfway through hour 2, and we're just winging it right now. Thank you, guys.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We went off track. But when we get back, WNBA, leader or good player?
Okay.
Yeah, and for all of you this morning in the first during the first hour that showed up talking mess.
Get out of my face. You thirsty bitches!
Thanks, Artreus, for that. Back in the deuce.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast. Every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
From the hills of Santa Clara to the legacy of the stick, this is where red runs deep and greatness wears gold. 40 plus years of fan, 30 years in the booth, and now it's personal. The 49ers like you've never heard them before. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Hosted by Brian Snow, each week you will get a recap of the game that just happened and the game that will happen. All the stats, facts, and figures, all the fun notes, fan chats, and everything else you could put into 30 minutes. This is That 49ers Show on Snowman Sportsnet. Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central.
Cause we take this job so serious.
What are we doing?
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
I know the guy saw me laughing during the break. Allow me to explain. When we covered the draft and reacted to the Eagles set of picks. Victor fumbled a line, and it has now become a parody.
Oh, yep. Fry, Eagles, fry on a pan right next to me.
Oh no!
Fry, Eagles, fry with a sauce that's so sweet.
Hold on. Wait.
Oh Lord!
Hold on. He sent me the.
Okay. To Danny Fuller, the reason why I'm not on screen is because I'm currently working, and also sometimes my my laptop tends to get really wonky when I use my camera, so I rarely, if ever, use it.
He's always been on audio. He's always been on.
Hold on.
No.
And
I
Ava
shouldn't have done
Ingram,
this.
very dear friend. Thanks for joining this morning. Okay. And while we're laughing, let me pay a little honor to Chris Bass, who we recently lost. We lost him last weekend. Bass always made us laugh. Even when we didn't want to, he made us laugh. So with that in mind, Victor sent me something.
Bad idea. Bad idea.
I don't even remember what the timestamp was when we laughed.
Here it is, folks.
I'll have to find it.
This is a parody of the Eagles fight song. God help us. Victor still deserves an ass whooping by Deb. Oh my God.
Enough out of you, snitch.
Wait a minute. I'm probably going to be the one again because I'm going to do this.
Oh no.
Fry, Eagles, fry in a pan right next to me. Fry, Eagles, fry till they're golden brown. 1, 2, 3. Temp on low, temp on high, and watch our Eagles fry. Fry, Eagles, fry in a pan right next to me.
So bad.
I see him laughing.
That's the parody that Victor sent me.
That was
for Fly Eagles. Now here's what happened. Jody asked me this question, and then I got hit with this question over the weekend a couple times. Here's what happened. Victor was so spirited.
But it's gonna be a good pick because we got
Caleb Downs. It turned out to be a great pick.
We got Caleb Downs. We have her.
Where was it?
I'm trying to find it.
That was on the draft. This was on Snowman.
Were we covering the? Oh no! Playmaker in on the fun. Victor better hope Cool don't hear that. No, I better hope Cool don't hear that because I'm the one that sang the damn thing.
Right.
Miss Ingram's just stopping by to say hello and wishing everyone an amazing day. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate it. Playmaker has been clowning around with us, and Playmaker, are you on at 3:30 today or 4? Because sometimes he goes at 3:30, sometimes he goes at 4. But today is Playmaker's Day, where we have shucks. Good. Did you find it?
No. I found the draft stream. I'm gonna mute
the draft.
and
Okay. Oh man. We had fun covering the draft and all the jokes that we made. Seriously. And Playmaker, once again, congrats to you for reaching 300 subscribers on your YouTube page. Man, oh man.
Uh, 3:30, but someone will not be ready.
3:30. But you know, someone will not be ready. But he loves Dallas. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. Don't you dare tell that lie again.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. I know he doesn't.
And every time he says,
he tells that lie during the.
Every time Cole says that, both me and Playmaker are like, "Don't you ever tell that lie again." Me Playmaker like saying, "Like, don't you tell that lie again."
Y'all should tweet that to Shady McCoy and get no.
Absolutely.
Hell
not.
no.
No.
Hell no. You want us to get in trouble? No. No. Shooting Lights Out set for 3:30 today. I don't know why. This is me getting old. I don't know why I blanked on the title, but I did. But Shooting Lights Out today, 3:30. Victor, no, I cut him off at time. You know what? Wait a minute. One of the funniest moments on Shooting Lights Out when Victor, you know where I'm going. Where Cole Johnson, the original "We Need to See It" was on Playmaker Show.
It's at
you found it?
141.07. That's on the Tripped Up Draft Thursday. That was when I made the flub of all flubs.
The flub of all flubs. And you were so excited to talk Eagles.
Yeah, because
yeah.
Look, I have no disrespect for any of the teams that are in my division. I just want us to win. That's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
But
one of the funniest moments of the draft. I looked at my tablet and saw the Cowboys were on the clock. I turned away to get a drink, and I hear Victor shriek in my ear, "Why?" And I turn around and look, and now it's the Eagles that were on the clock.
And we basically gave our pick to the Eagles.
Deets again. Anyone giving you a draft pick based off what happened this weekend is lying. The truth, you won't know for 3 years how the draft plays out. True. Very true. That's why I don't do mock drafts. That's one. Let me correct myself. That's one of the reasons I don't do mock drafts. I never have. And the only mock draft that I do is the funny draft that we do a week before when we have our most ridiculous picks, including Deets getting in on the fun. When I mentioned the Chicago Bears. Caleb Hernandez. Yes, Caleb Hernandez.
The Jets select Ryan McCoffey.
I can't find it right now. I'll probably find it within the next couple days.
I'll have to clip it. I'll have to clip it after the show.
Because I remember how he said it. We were talking, and I think the Eagles were on the clock, and he was just like, fly. He said, "Fly Eagles, fry," and I was like,
"No,
fly Eagles, fry."
No, it was not during the draft.
It was not during the draft. It was during that. It was that show earlier, the Thursday edition of Snowman in the Morning.
We were going
last
through
Thursday.
the draft order. Yes, we were going through the draft order.
141.07 is where that mark is.
Hold on, let me see.
What I'll do is I'll clip it and I'll play it tomorrow. Playmakers, but I will use it to my advantage, of course.
I'm sure you will.
Of course.
Yeah, I kind of remember it was like we were talking draft. And
we were going through the draft order. We were
about to start talking the draft order, and all of a sudden I hear, "Fly Eagles, fry." I'm like, "Fry Eagles, fry."
I did say the Rams select Father O'Cochran during the draft.
Wait a minute. When Victor said it, I think I was the only one that caught it. Because I started cracking up.
Both of y'all caught it.
Yes.
Troy just said out loud.
You're right. Yeah.
What was the timestamp?
141.07.
Yeah, because I remember saying we were
Shooting Lights Out. Shooting Lights Out 3:30 first round chaos, and then also on the Playmakers Blog Network, you got Monarchs of
I'm going to tune
Wrestling.
into that because a lot of releases didn't make a lot of sense.
I found it. Yep. Hold on.
You found it?
Oh god.
Yep. Hold on. Full volume.
Oh god.
Where's my other volume? This one. All right.
Fry Eagles fry.
Fry Eagles.
It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. All right, hold on. We're gonna screen share this time.
Yeah,
Instead
go
of
back a
trying to
little bit
blast it through
because
the mic. That's not
yeah,
because
go
that's
back a
not
little
gonna
bit.
work.
The funniest draft pick was Indianapolis go select Gura just so Matt Taylor can interview a VTuber. Yeah, that's true. That was a funny pick.
Yep. I still laugh at Matt Taylor's reaction when we had him on live
with Jen.
And Jen was here.
All right, I got it up.
Okay.
Mr. Chanel?
Yes, sir.
You got to bring it up.
Oh, there it is. All right. Folks, this is what led to the Fly Eagles Fly parody.
Fly or the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly Eagles fry or fry.
Fry Eagles fry.
Fry Eagles.
That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Fry Eagles fry. Got to be the best insult I've heard over the Philadelphia Eagles. It wasn't even intentional.
This is gonna be up there right along with.
Oh yes, I am. It's clipped now.
Fly Eagles fly.
In a pan right next to me.
In a pan right next to me.
Fly Eagles fry.
I think that's like one of the best like accidental insults I've ever heard.
Yeah.
This could be right up there with Alarm Island.
Because you could tell he corrected himself. He was like, "Fly, Eagles,
yes,
fly."
Yep. But he was,
wait.
That blooper happened because, and it's happened to me. Victor got so excited to talk about a subject that he flubbed the sentence.
Yeah, he's done it before, but it was just so sudden. I was like, fry,
right?
I was like, fry Eagles fry. Is that gonna be Victor should avoid going to Philly? Absolutely, Playmaker.
Right.
He's a wanted suspect there.
I'm not going to Philly. I don't have any money.
Victor, you are a wanted suspect in Philadelphia right now.
I can't go to Philly anyway. I don't have any money.
If you ever did have the money to go to Philly, don't go.
Wait a minute. He's a wanted suspect in Dallas because of what he said about Gerald Jones.
No, I meant that.
Victor, you know the Moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation is looking for your ass.
Listen, the Moronic Republic of Cowboy Nation have a dead or alive bounty on him.
Because of what he said about Gerald Jones.
Gage is more critical than I am.
Yes, he is.
Oh, shoot.
What'd you do?
I think
there you are.
There we go.
Why you break the camera, man?
Because I moved the cord a couple inches to the left.
I do find it funny that I did when we were doing the draft coverage. I said, oh, the Rams select Genevieve Bioso. I mean, Father O'Cochran. I mean, Playmaker. And of course, Snowman's like, "How dare you?"
and for that moment, Father O'Cochran came out.
Who's that quarterback out of the draft that doesn't have a cadence? I forget his name.
The Monarch Republic is everywhere. Yep.
But I swear there was a quarterback recently drafted. Where his literal cadence is just.
That's a lot of college quarterbacks now.
Jackson Dart. That's his name.
Jackson Dart.
Since you're home, Jackson Dart.
Literally in an interview.
Jen, since you're home. Since you're home.
This is filth.
With the pick, the Los Angeles Rams select Genevieve Bioso. out of England.
With the Rams pick, they select the playmaker. Can y'all imagine playmaker as a coach?
He throw a clipboard. He throw a clipboard at somebody's head.
What is this? Is this how it's going to look every time he's coaching?
He threw a clipboard at somebody's head.
Listen.
Oh yeah,
I can totally see. I can totally see playmaker. I can totally see playmaker as a coach.
He's going to be like Mr. Fletcher from Whiplash. So why do you suppose I just threw a chair at your head, Stafford?
No, he'd be the coach for the Orlando Magic.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Hell no!
I hope playmaker gets that reference, Mr. Fletcher.
I'm pretty sure he does.
What would if I coached Pop Warner? Oh yeah. Can you imagine him walking into SoFi Stadium with his hat on? He'd walk in with his hat on backwards, the sunglasses, the clipboard already with a split down the middle, because I know he already threw it once.
Good question, Genevieve. Would you rather
Your
your
coach
coach throw a clipboard or a couch?
Or a
Couch.
How
about
a chair?
A chair. So you're going full Bobby Knight mode.
I know. I'm going full Mr. Fletcher out of Whiplash.
There you go.
I feel like a lot of people.
Okay, wait a minute.
That's
Coach wide receiver. Oh, cool. He coached wide receiver, defensive end, and tight end. Okay.
I'd ask this question: what if playmaker had to coach the Orlando Magic through the playoffs?
They would go all the way to the finals and win the championship.
There would be it would be two extremes. If playmaker was to coach the Orlando Magic. If playmaker was to coach the Orlando Magic, there will be two extremes. Number one, everybody will be running stairs at the Orlando Arena.
Yep.
Or two, there'll be a lot of T-shirt days celebrating division titles and conference titles and championships.
True.
But we got to get to the thing I said I was.
Yes. Let's get to
all right.
WNBA star player or leader.
The WNBA player or leader. Okay.
We are going to start in the East with the recently traded Angel Reese in Atlanta.
Ooh.
Alicia Gray, Angel Reese. Who's the leader? Who's the good player?
I'm gonna say Alicia Gray is the
Alicia
leader.
Gray twice. Next.
I'm gonna say that Angel Reese is a good player.
Alicia Gray
you know
twice.
What? I'm gonna be a math teacher. Explain your answer.
I just did. Alicia Gray twice. Next.
All right. Next, we go to my dreaded team.
Oh no.
Camila Cardoso or Haley Van Lith.
Haley's
Who's the leader? Who's the star player?
I'm gonna say Haley's the leader. Carmella is the good player.
Toss
You're right.
up.
It's a toss up. They could both
toss up. But Haley Van Lith needs to be a thoroughbred for that team. Next.
I really need with Haley Van Lith to step up this next year. Like
Taylor Marsh needs to give her some minutes.
What wasn't she injured last year?
No, that was Courtney Vandersloot.
That was Vandersloot.
Okay.
That was Courtney Vandersloot. Next.
Now I don't know much about the Connecticut Sun. I will be very honest when I say that. I do not know a lot about.
Nor do I. They won't be in Connecticut much longer.
Where are they moving?
Houston. That's what Cole's
Are you
waiting
saying
for.
I don't have to be a Sky fan no more?
Cole has
Something
been
like
waiting for this. He's been saying we need to see it.
I've been saying that. Houston was the original. Houston was the original dynasty in the WNBA. And Playmaker just answered your question about the Connecticut Sun. There is no leader. Next one.
All right.
I was like, Playmaker's like, we don't need to see that.
We're going to start with a brand new team.
Okay.
Toronto Tempo. Brittany
Mm-hmm.
Skies or Marina Mabry?
That's a tough call.
Tails. Brittany
Brittany
Sky.
Sky
Next.
is a 32-year-old, 5'9" out of Syracuse. Marina Mabry,
Syracuse,
29-year-old, 5'11" out of Notre Dame.
Saw Mabry play out of Notre Dame. Mabry needs to get her act together. Next one.
The other new team, the Portland Fire. Oh, Sandy Bandello is who.
Sandy Brondello. There you go. Great answer, playmaker.
The next team we're going to go to is the Portland Fire.
Fire.
I'm going to say Maya Caldwell, the 27-year-old 5'11" out of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Or Bridget Carlton, 28-year-old 6'2" out of Iowa State.
Bridget Carlton. Well, playmaker has a great answer. To be determined.
People should burn their tickets and go hit the tables instead.
Deed said that.
Wait. Deed said this
Sun
also.
Arena.
Mohegan Sun Arena should be a ghost town when the Sun play this year. If anyone in Connecticut had pride, no lie there.
None.
Now the Seattle Storm, it's always so iffy with me because you can't really name one. There's so many players.
Because they all left. They're all gone.
This year, I'd say it's probably Natisha Heidemann, 29-year-old, 5'8" out of Marquette, or Ezzy Mabegor. I don't know how to say that. 26-year-old from New Zealand.
Ezzy
Ford.
Easy. Ezzy.
Easy.
Well, playmaker's opinion.
He once
No
was
leader.
just
Flage to
around
be.
the way.
Flage to be. Next.
Paige Beckers or Enrique Ogumbawale.
Enrique
I think Paige
Ogumbawale.
is I said Paige is a little too young to hit that leader role yet.
I was gonna say AZ Flood, but I was like, I'm not gonna name two young players now. Paige says playmaker.
Playmaker says Paige. Next.
I don't even need to say this.
Now he's borrowing from. Now he's borrowing from me. Next one.
I don't even need to say this next one
Okay, we're done.
because it's the Indiana Fever.
Yeah.
Yep, and
Easy.
we know that answer. We're done, and we're
We
also
still
out
got
of here.
Nafisa Collier or Natasha Howard.
Minnesota. Nafisa Collier.
Nafisa, yeah.
Nafisa Collier.
Sonia Citron or Kiki. I'm not even going to try to say that last name.
Griffin. I'll say Sonia Citron.
And you got to remember, we got the Liberty and Vegas and the Sparks.
Okay, Liberty. It's a toss-up between Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu.
I also think
Slide edge.
Sabali should be in that conversation too.
Slide edge to Brianna Stewart.
Brianna Stewart.
Who else is
Asia
left?
Wilson, Jackie Young.
Asia Wilson.
Asia.
No argument.
Kelsey
We almost tried to
Plum
rip
or
somebody's head
Ariel
off
Atkins.
last game.
Say it again.
So you almost had to rip somebody's head off last game.
Kelsey
And for the
Plum
Sparks,
or
Kelsey Plum.
All right.
Kelsey Plum. Kelsey
And I
Plum.
think we have two more teams.
Who do we have left?
Actually, I think it's just Golden State.
Golden State.
Gabby Williams or Veronica Burton.
Veronica Burton.
Oh wait, no, Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Forgot Phoenix.
Who cares?
Alyssa Thomas or I'd say Sammy
Thomas.
Whitcomb.
Thomas.
And there we go. Now we're
All
done.
Now we're out of here. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember, if your dreams don't scare you, they are simply not big enough. Dream big, do bigger. We are, Playmaker is, the folks in the chat are. We hope you are too. So long, everybody.
And no Tam
Full on
again.
launch of the Snowman Multimedia Sports Network. And we got a few surprises for that. Tomorrow, we'll talk about who should be the leader for a few baseball teams. And yes, we talk baseball. So long, everybody.